everyone, Zine here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's look is the final look of my party series, and today I'm doing a very specific party look, and that is for a trance party. For those of you who don't know me, I absolutely love trance music. I love going to trance gigs, and I am actually a voiceover artist for the trance scene in Europe. So I do quite a few intros to intro the DJs to the dance floor over in Europe. So love trance music, love going to trance parties. I guess not unlike many festivals, I love it when revelers dress up, put lots of glitter on, lots of colour, and so this look is to commemorate that, I guess. For this look, I've used a couple of different palettes. The first one that I've used is this Makeup Forever palette. I picked this up from Sephora in the US a few months ago now, and it was actually on sale from I think $45 to $25. I'm always really sus when they have palettes on sale because you always kind of have to wonder what's wrong with them. You know, I've always been a Makeup Forever fan, and you know, I thought $25 is really cheap for Makeup Forever eyeshadow, so I got it. And this is what it looks like. This is actually the first time that I've used it. I have to say, like, I was stunned by how beautiful the colours come out from this palette. When you look at the palette, you kind of go, oh yeah, nice colour combination, but it's not until you actually put it on the eye that the colours just pop, and you know, you realise how unbelievably vibrant they are. The majority of these, actually I think all of these except for the yellow, are shimmer colours, so you know, they come on, you know, with this beautiful shimmer and kind of almost like a metallic look when you put them on. So, you know, as I was doing this look, I was quite stunned by how beautiful the colours were. And I guess the other thing to point out is that when I do looks, I don't decide what I'm going to do until I actually sit down and I pull out a palette. I always try and plan my looks in advance, but for some reason I always am stuck to figure out what to actually do, and it's not only until I actually sit down ready to film does it actually come to me. Yeah, this was completely unexpected look, I guess like all the others, but yeah, I was very surprised by how beautiful the colours are in this palette. I still have no idea why it was discounted to $25, but I am certainly not complaining. The other palette that I used, and this is actually coming up in a haul that I did, or that I'm about to do from Sephora, is this McGrath Mothership Subversive La Vie en Rose palette. So I've been meaning to get the Mothership palettes. Well, I've been wanting to get them, but just couldn't quite justify the price tag just because they are so expensive. So when this one came out, and you know, it's still really expensive, but obviously it's nowhere near as expensive as the other one, I had to have it and I had to grab it, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about because I have seen a lot of mixed reviews about the colors in here, but I think I've seen more good reviews than bad reviews, so I was curious to see what this palette was like. Similarly to the Makeup Forever palette, I was extremely surprised but pleasantly. When you first open the palette, kind of look at it and go, oh yeah, nice, not bad. But it's not until you actually go in to use the colors that you appreciate like how incredibly intense and beautiful they really are. The big difference between these two palettes that was a little bit of surprise, but not really, considering this one is so expensive, was that the Makeup Forever palette, we all know that Makeup Forever colors are very pigmented, like Makeup Forever has always had very pigmented eyeshadows, but it's not until you actually compare it to this one here where you realize that even though both palettes are extremely pigmented, this one you really need to just touch your brush in there and you already make a massive dent, whereas this one you really do have to get your brush really in there to pack on the color. Yeah, I think that was definitely very evident when I went to use both of these palettes, because you know, I was really packing on the brush with this one, whereas this one, like my brush hardly touched it, and it like made such a dent. Like this is almost like melted butter, this one. So far I have only used the gold in this palette, but extremely impressed I am, and I think definitely worth it. Probably still wouldn't go out and get the big palette with the, I think it's got 12 colors in it. It's either 12 or 10, just because it is just so expensive, but I can definitely understand why the price is like that. You definitely get the quality that you would expect for that price. So this is the look that I've come up with. There are a lot of sort of greens and blues going on, and then right in the middle of the eye I've used sort of the more warmer tone colors such as your peaches and your golds. Also picked up this recently from Sephora, which you will also see my haul, and that is the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. I've got a couple of them, but this particular one for this tutorial I used the Kitten Karma one. So this one is kind of like champagne and gold infused glitter. I've put that in the middle of the eye. This is unbelievably beautiful. I have used it. I used it yesterday all day as well. I had no creasing. The glitter didn't fall on the rest of my face. The reviews on this have been amazing, and I definitely stand by it. Like, this product is like next level. So yeah, anyway, I feel like I've crapped on enough. If you want to stick around and see how to get this look, please just keep on watching. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe and give me a like or give me a thumbs up if you do like this video. I will very much appreciate it. Okay, let's get started with this video.